Hello, this is Jolly Friends. I'm sitting here with
Deshammers.
the Shamers and
Manamondo 55,
Evander Smooth, aka
Notorious 7, and the old G
aka
tag.
aka Wu-Tang Clan member,
All right, so it's our
aka the White Mamba,
sixth podcast now. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, is it?
I think
Yeah.
it's like our 11th total we've done.
No, it wasn't that much. It was like
Because
probably
we're
8 or
on
9.
number 11.
Yeah, we messed up a couple times or something. Like it was like 9. I think we're on.
9.
Go. That's like the one time we did. Like we tested it just to make sure, and then the other time we did. Where
Well, two.
Oh, we had to do two
our
voices.
first two we didn't put out.
Yeah.
'Cause,
so we're at 8 or 9. Who cares? You know, life's life.
we're just dropping these every week.
trying
Pretty
to-
soon though.
We're gonna try to switch it up a little bit, and at least every couple weeks, and we're gonna put some other videos out.
Yeah, we're gonna. I ended up investing $200 into getting a game capturing device and a mic. So
I also invested in large amount of money today, five
Yeah.
something for some license plates.
yeah, license plates. That's
5
ridiculous.
something. Dang.
That's ridiculous.
You know how much it costs? And I got license plates? Not that much. I think it was like 100.
I think mine was 200.
When Alicia got hers, it had like 100 something miles on it, so hers was like $1,300.
Well, I
to
guess
get licensed.
I don't know how much mine was. I guess because my dad got the first tags on it. But when I switched license plates here, I think it was $75 or $100 when I got the Carney license plates. But
Oh, you got Carney license plates? I've never.
yeah, I had
noticed
to
that.
because they made me get. You have to get them yearly. And my thing comes up in February or January, and so I don't know what it is. I just know I'm always late. It's always a couple weeks later.
I've no one ever tells you that you have to when you buy a car that you're gonna have to buy the license plates too.
Good thing is though in Carney, once you get plates and you renew it, it only costs $25. Like to put new stickers on it.
I think that has to do with the kind of car you have
Does it?
too. Because mine's in Scotts Bluff, but it's always like $90.
For just the stickers?
Yeah, just for the stickers.
Why in the flipping mine be $25?
Oh, yours is two-door though.
I don't think that has anything to do with
Yeah,
it.
it is because insurance. Your car is more because it's considered a sports car because it's two-door.
Is that what is considered a sports car? Two
No.
doors?
We might as well just build 2 more doors real quick.
Dang,
Save you
man.
money in the long run.
Get
all
the tools
all
out.
these pickup trucks out here, man. All sports cars apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, no, that's a
Every
truck though. There's a significant difference than a sports car. Yours is
Well, fill me in, man.
actual car.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't know a lot about cars, so.
Anyways, next time you go, be like, why is mine $90? I have friends that get theirs for $25. Can you tell me?
Well, maybe it's down that area too.
Well, I knew mine was a sports car. I didn't know it had to do with the doors, though.
Maybe maybe there's like something in that area where you get like a little extra tax. Because in Lincoln, there's there's wheel tax. There's a big wheel tax I have to pay. So if I would have got my plates in Lincoln, I'd have to pay a lot more. But in Kearney, don't have that.
You know, when I got my car, I didn't even know it was considered a sports car. So,
Yeah, they don't tell you that.
So,
No, I don't care.
So that was along the same lines with the license plates, and then you find out, oh, sports car, I gotta pay more for it. And I would have never bought it because buying a sports car, kind of pointless. Buying a car that can go 180 miles because I've never gone that fast before.
Not
The car
legal.
couldn't even go that fast. Government
Probably
ship.
wouldn't.
Probably kick in at about 160.
Yeah, take out the governor.
I mean, when my car goes about 80, it starts shaking. So
Gets a little.
I try to stay away from going top speed.
You're missing out on life.
No, he's not.
Record belt challenge.
Do you
Drag
remember,
racing.
Do you remember Jeanette's car? Her Toyota, whatever? Her silver car she had?
Jeanette Sanchez?
Yeah, from
McCurdy?
softball.
Yeah.
I topped that car out, and guess how long it took me to top this sucker out?
6 minutes?
Yeah, like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It took me like 3 minutes to go from like 90 to like 90 something. I'm moving so fast, but it's going up so slow. Like it was the weirdest feeling, but I was like,
That, good times with that softball team.
oh yeah, that's
Good
softball team.
times.
Too bad you weren't in on that.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't brown enough.
You're too white.
It's
Sorry.
I mean, that's what you thought.
I mean, that's
we
Jordan
had white
pride.
capacity already.
who?
We had Booty and Nicole from Minotaur and
But-
Jordan McBride.
Yeah, I'm brown. I don't care what you say.
Booty and Nicole, They were
Yeah.
they were from Minotero.
Wait. Wow, what are the names?
Booty and Nicole.
Oh, hey, how did I'm gonna guess that she was not born a booty.
I don't know her real name, but she had a big booty, so we called her
So we call her Judy.
Booty.
Yeah, we just call her Booty.
Judy.
Yeah, our softball team was the Monstars, which was an excellent name.
Yeah, I feel like unoriginal, but
And I remember there was one white
What do
kid.
you mean? You never heard Monstars before?
yeah, it was called Space Jam.
Yeah, it's the original
He already
name.
had it before Space Jam.
yeah, okay.
I've been repping
Dang.
that
Disres-
since the day I was born.
disrespectful.
But there's one white kid on that team. You might have heard of him, Trevor Bentley.
Oh,
Trevor
shit.
I was waiting for you to mention Trevor Bentley.
He
I forgot
was
he was on our team.
he was supposed. From what I heard, Jordan let him on the team, and I thought he was going to pay for the cost.
Yeah.
He ended up not paying for anything, and we ended up having to do work for this lawyer guy, lay mulch for him.
Yeah.
And I found $20 in a bush. So, yeah, it ended up being a pretty good day.
Yeah,
that
this
day.
lawyer guy somewhere has been looking for his $20 ever since then.
Yeah, well, it was in the bush the whole time. So, but yeah, that team.
That's
think-
pretty horrible.
I'm not even sure if we won a game.
We were gonna win a game, and I told Philip, 'cause Philip was playing shortstop.
Okay.
And I was in the
Philip
outfield,
Martinez.
and the girl was hitting. We needed one out, and I was like, "Philip, scoot up." And he backs up. I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Backing
Like
up.
I scooted up, so you got to scoot up, and then she hit the ball right over Philip's head, and then they scored. That was the
So-
tournament.
That,
So,
that
wait,
was
so it was your
one
fault?
game.
No, it was Philip's fault.
What? You just said told him to scoot up.
Yeah,
But he hit it over his head.
but he scooted back. So when he scooted back, I scooted back.
Yeah, but he hit it over his head. So if he was scooted forward, it would have been way over his head.
First
Yeah,
of all, I'm not
but-
standing directly behind Philip.
I'm just saying.
I don't know, but I remember we would have won a game, and all it was Jordan had an underhand throw the ball to Trevor.
Oh yeah,
4
yeah,
feet
yeah.
away. 4 feet away. Underhand throw. And Trevor missed the catch. The guy made it on base, and they ended up scoring. That would have been the final out. So,
I mean, I bet this is a compelling story, but I bet people listening have no idea what's going on because
It doesn't-
like they can't picture these people. They probably think
slow pitch softball, man.
so pitch softball with below average, athletic. people.
Trevor does. You can't even say athletic with Trevor in the same sentence.
Yeah, I've seen things that it's almost like it's an effort of being bad. Like I've seen him catch a football and knee it out of his own hand.
I was gonna say, you seen him catch a football?
Yeah. But what other topics do we
So
have?
I don't know.
today?
Welcome to the podcast, but I mean, so this is
Good
our
old
life. You know?
softball.
So what we were talking about, so we're gonna have record video. I don't know how we got on that, but we're gonna start recording some video game videos.
Yeah, I got the Elgato. It seemed to be the best game capturing device, so
Yeah, I mean,
it had almost 5 stars.
who knows?
It's
We'll get
4.5.
the how tos, but we'll be playing some fun twos, us reactions. You know, just play games.
Yeah, we're gonna
Fun.
start definitely making actual videos.
Other one besides this podcast. So who knows? We'll play old, new games because now we can play any games with the Elgato. You know, console games.
Yeah,
So we can
play
play.
some 360,
Yeah, 360.
Xbox One games.
We can get on those old Nintendo side or something.
Oh, nice.
Some, you know, whatever console we want.
Yeah, you
I got
guys.
Mortal Kombat
I can
for
try-
Sega Genesis.
I can try digging out.
Mondo will have to pitch in for that.
Pitching for what?
We're getting the adapter.
What did
Oh,
that
then you
do?
come with adapter?
No, well, I mean, what are you talking about?
I thought it came with an adapter.
Yeah, it does,
Oh, well, there you go.
but not for Nintendo.
I-
Nintendo's its own thing, you know.
I thought Nintendo was the colors. The what do you want to call them? The
I don't know
components.
what
We'll
Nintendo
figure it out
is.
when it gets here.
Yeah, we'll figure out. But what's gonna happen eventually? You know, maybe we'll see if when I go home next time, try to find the PS2, try to find the GameCube. It's in the box.
I have a PS2 at home. The problem is, I've broken it so many times, yet it still works if you tilt it at a 70-degree angle backwards. If you
See-
can picture that in your mind.
See, I can do that, but I do have a silver one that's just sitting in a tow at home. Bring that in and fire that up. GameCube, I think, should be in there. If I can find them, so maybe November we'll have.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion.
No, actually, I've never played it. I've seen it played.
Oh, that's a fun game. Mario Party.
Mario Party.
Ooh.
I know Mario Party.
Ooh, the Smash Brothers on
Nintendo
That-
64. Yeah, I know.
It's about the
I was
GameCube
gonna say
version.
GameCube.
Thank you. That's the best one.
Melee?
That's not
Melee's the best one.
Melee's the best.
It's the most fluid.
It's actually the only game I ever played on the GameCube.
Really?
Yeah.
I played F Street. I played the game version of Madden 05.
Luigi's Mansion.
I played like tons of games.
Luigi Mansion's only
Super
GameCube.
Mario
Is
Sunshine.
Luigi your favorite character then?
He's the main character.
He uses
Well, I'm saying
that's
you
his,
know,
that's his character in Smash Bros.
like
Are we talking
Was
about
the-
a Mario Kart?
was Luigi Mansion so good? Luigi became your favorite character.
Luigi's Mansion was a knockoff of Ghostbusters. It's just Luigi.
Yeah,
So-
but is he your
so-
favorite
What we're trying to get at is he Luigi your favorite?
Favorite what?
character?
Yeah.
On the game, Luigi's Mansion?
No,
No,
and-
Smash Brothers.
On Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
Like
No?
we're definitely a GameCube for that one though, because he's not on the original.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not.
He's on
Well,
the-
I mean, I
Like,
guess
the
I'm
people-
thinking
I've never played the
the
other
newer
one.
one.
Then how you gonna say it's not better than that one if you never
Because-
played it?
If the first one was that bad, I'd want to play the second one.
No,
But it was just so good, I don't need to play the second one.
the second one fixes all the things wrong with the first one.
There's nothing. He can't fix nothing that's not broke.
Yeah, it's slow, and the blocking's not as good, and everything else. So if you're trying to have you can't have a legit battle.
You know, we might as well just buy a Wii U and then get the new Smash Brothers.
Oh, I'm
That sounds expensive.
that's
son.
expensive, but it'd be legit. When our roommate Yang moves in,
Yeah. We got another roommate
Hey.
possibly coming in.
your rent includes
Let's
going
see,
towards a Wii U.
There's a couple topics. that I
Well,
wanna
first of all, we
talk
still
about.
we're gonna be making also belt challenge videos.
Yeah, we're making belt challenge videos, but on a side note, I just want to say something, Mondo. Make sure the landlords of this house don't know we're doing this, you know?
Doing what?
Making this podcast, because they don't know I'm living here.
Yeah, I'll tell Alicia. What I'm thinking is.
Well, we might
next
share it to them.
question
Be like, hey,
is what class is the car going to be for the race? Because I won't go in there with like a Class D car and you got like a Class B.
So belt challenge
obviously,
this week is gonna
that's
be
a huge advantage for you.
Man Mondo's challenging the Chalmers for the belt, the wrestling belt we have, and it's in Forza.
Yeah, we're going to start a thing where we're going to start shooting belt challenges, which is basically, I bought a WWE Championship belt a couple months ago for our exercises to keep us motivated and competition-wise, but we haven't done it in a while, so we might as well use the belt for something else.
See, that's how I picture. I mean, I knew we were gonna do like the football stuff we do, but I was thinking it was gonna be like an encompassing thing. Now we can record it and the world can.
But I'm
challenged.
currently the champion, and Mondo will be the first one up to challenge
Take
me.
a swing.
It's like
Randy Johnson's pitching.
It's like Hendricks and Lawler fighting for the welterweight because George St. Pierre, he stepped down as a champion.
Yeah, I stepped
And
down.
so, I mean, that's what I did.
I never stepped down.
Yeah, but I won it,
So-
but I didn't claim it.
And then claim it now.
Because
Take
you
care.
guys were
All right.
complaining, so I'm
I
like,
never
I'm not
complained.
No one
Gonna,
complained.
no, you guys
No
were
one
complaining.
complained.
Hey, anyways,
Anyway,
Hey, I'm
so
just saying, I
So-
won that time.
don't worry. Anyways, he's always gonna be going for the belts.
so Mondo's
We'll
challenging
just say
me.
this is for the belt.
This is
Nobody
for the belt.
has the belt.
no, Andy
No,
has the
I
belt.
have the belt.
Andy,
You have
Andy
the
has the
belt. I
belt.
won.
Cause you.
Because you didn't claim it.
Yeah, because you guys were complaining and crying.
Well, that's why we're doing the belt challenge.
Yeah.
As you can tell,
It's gonna get intense.
it's going to be intense,
I'm pumped to watch
It's
this
not
first
gonna
one.
be intense.
But we're gonna do. I think we'll do.
competitive.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
And,
variety of things. I think different video games we can record any kind now.
It'll be a very
it's just gonna be-
intimate moment between me and Mondo.
Different life things. This would be cool.
Yeah, it won't just be games. It'll be just anything the challenger can come up with. And Mondo came up with racing me in Forza because he thinks he's better than me at
I am
racing.
proud of you, son.
So
So look forward to that coming out soon on our channel, and as soon as our videos will start coming out soon. As the next couple weeks come on, we'll start getting more videos out.
Yeah, we'll
video
lay
games
off
and
the podcast and
we'll try to put one
try.
every 2 weeks. We'll put one out
put
Maybe.
more videos
No, we will.
out.
every 2 weeks.
I'm busy every other 2 weeks.
Well, good. We'll do it the other 2 weeks then.
No, every 2 weeks I'm busy.
Yeah, Mondo's a very busy man.
Yeah, I guess
I'm very.
he has to work out and study every Tuesday apparently.
Yeah, and plus, I've been trying to get this podcast rolling. You got to talk about stuff that these guys are gonna see in the video.
We got let them know what's coming up.
Yeah, we just
It's a surprise.
We got to let them know to look forward to it. You don't release a movie without putting trailers out.
Oh, it's been done before.
You don't put it online saying something's coming out this day. No,
name 5 times it's happened.
yeah, give me.
Napoleon Dynamite,
Fair?
Okay, that's one.
Nacho Libre,
That's not true.
I remember watching. No, it got advertised.
Not true.
Titanic.
That's absolutely not true.
Oh, you tell me you saw a preview for Titanic.
Yeah, when I lived in Germany.
Well, that's different though. That's not America. Of course, you're gonna see the preview there.
No, it's an American movie.
Uh,
So that's one.
They're coming to America in the movie.
Well, you named
Point.
one, and that was a good point.
Impressive play.
That's
But-
all I gotta say is one's all you need.
Napoleon Dynamite. It's kind of strange how that became popular.
It's cult classic.
Because that was really before everyone was on the internet. It was just kind of like word to word by people. Like, hey,
That's
have
where
you
it
seen
came out.
this
Yeah,
movie?
it came out of nowhere.
It's crazy how the thing happens. Nowadays,
Basically, like the videos are gonna be.
yeah,
You
but
don't
if,
need to be advertising.
yeah, but if they're
Everybody
just
said,
like-
hey, we're gonna make these videos.
yeah, but if there's like, oh, let's just look weekly, maybe see a video in there. If like, oh, hey, these are coming up soon, we'll let you know. Then, oh, hey, come on this day, and we'll.
Hey, this is our podcast. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
I'm just saying.
Boom.
They know the videos are coming. We don't have to remind them.
Do they though?
They do.
Because I think now they do that.
I feel like that's
Evan
been
and I-
mentioned.
Yeah, all you gotta say is
Talked
videos
about
are
it.
coming. And then you guys went into detail on what are on the videos.
Yeah, well, different kinds,
If people are curious enough to listen to the podcast, they'd be curious enough to go watch the videos.
Well, not everyone's Curious George, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying, there's nothing that you guys are gonna say that's gonna be, make them want to watch it even more.
I think
Mondo?
that's pretty influential.
I completely understand where you're coming from. You're just not putting a good case for it right now.
No,
Hey, I'm just saying.
I understand where you're coming
I
from.
mean, yeah. It's not like we're telling them every single thing that's happened, but we tell them this.
you guys have been.
This is a
telling-
big-
We haven't, because there's
First of all, then we know what game we're
a
playing.
lot of plans.
Secondly, this is
We
the first
did,
step.
Forza. We
First
just
step.
told them.
That's for Bell Challenge. What about the stuff we're recording? Me and Andy have been talking. We already have planning in place. We need you on Saturday.
Oh, well, then these guys have some other videos that you guys will be able to watch. I'll let these guys tell you about those videos.
Oh, wait, no, you're going to be in them too.
Well, I'm stepping out right now.
Yeah, Mondo
A business call.
drank a lot of vinegar this morning.
Yeah.
He's feeling a little vinegared up.
Yeah. Haters going to hate.
Whoa, wait.
But
Only Taylor Swift is the only white person that can say that. Okay.
Taylor Swift is the only white person that can get away with a lot of things.
Yeah, good times. Taylor Swift. They had her single come out? I don't know. I know since the new one, if you call it single, like Out of the Woods or whatever.
Well, that'd be the second one on her album.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to hear it kind of. I like Taylor Swift.
Hey, man. That's
Gorgeous.
why they invented
My wife.
YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
bet she was. Did you buy her autobiography?
Yeah.
Hey, you
no,
better
I
not
bet you
say
didn't.
that to Joey Munoz.
I bet you didn't. Don't even bring up Joey because I bought that magazine and I'm like, Joey, I'm claiming what's mine. The magazine is still at my mom's house because I always forget to get it.
Man, Mondo's life there.
It's an autobiography. It's not a porn magazine, Evan. It's not gonna show her boobs and stuff like that.
Yeah, because she's a
It's
classy
the
woman.
hard work she put
She's
in.
not Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah,
Come on.
it's the hard work she put in Nashville, Tennessee. If you read the magazine, you'd know what I'm talking about.
I don't need to read the magazine.
But you, dirty mind over here.
I went straight to the studios.
You went straight to the nude pics, which aren't in the magazine, and
no,
then
not because she's a classy woman.
threw it away.
Something you don't know about.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Hey, which one of you has her on Twitter?
I have her on Twitter. I tweeted her yesterday.
Yeah, he said,
Oh, what'd you tweet her?
"You're not my type." Lols.
First of all, I didn't say that. And I don't say lols.
It's LOL.
Z.
But on the bright side of things, besides Taylor Swift, Madden, we've been tearing it up.
Bringing
on
back
Madden.
the Madden.
Yeah, won Super Bowl
Mondo finally won a Super Bowl.
Against-
Caught up to me and Evans.
against
3
the
or 4?
computer. Played the full game.
Yeah, I did too. On my last one, when I had the perfect season when I
Yeah,
retired.
You know, I played the
Yeah, but
second
you did.
half.
Oh, I played the whole game.
But
Won.
I've
Seahawks.
been playing online, and
Whew, we've been whooping up.
that's been pretty fun. Pretty fun playing.
Let's just say
against
between
people.
me and Andy, we are like 13-1. Or 13-2 now. 13-2.
Yeah, I did
We each
lose
have
my
one loss.
last game because just one stupid play. I pressed the wrong button,
Yeah, and then Terrence Williams
And-
caught it, got hit, and fumbled. And there's history from there.
and it should have been challenged, but game wouldn't let me.
You didn't even see it fumble. You're just like, I can't believe it throw the win. And you're looking, and the next thing you know, I was like,
Because
and
it
he
should
fumbled.
have. It went from a touchdown for me to a touchdown.
Yeah,
for
14-point
him.
swing.
But good times.
It's all right. You know, you have to take your lumps. You're gonna be where you
Gotta
want to
take
be.
them lumps.
But it's weird because for us, we're sitting here getting just mashed up by all Madden, and then we go out and just walk the floor with these scrubs that we play online.
Yeah, I mean, Mondo, if he played online, he'd probably be undefeated. He'd probably be like 25-0 from all the
undefeated on my
all Madden
Ultimate
training.
team, yeah.
ultimate team. I've been missing a lot of free guys because
So have I, though.
it doesn't work for my franchise.
Well, I've missed a lot.
So I got to use Evans.
I missed a lot too.
Yeah, so Antonio Bryant's for free now.
Oh, nice.
J.J. Watt was for free.
What? JJ was free?
Yeah, you didn't get him?
No, thanks for telling me.
Oh, well, I got him. You know what I'm saying? He's the last one I got. And then the one that we both got. Who was that?
I got Raj and I got Sherman.
No, somebody else came out.
I
It was a receiver.
I think I remember Sharma, but I don't remember who it is.
It was somebody else. Because then that's when we're like, oh, we can get a free guy.
And so I need to do that again.
I think Antonio's gone, though, because I think I got on today and he wasn't up
I
there
still haven't
anymore.
played Ultimate Team again after it screwed me over.
Most of the achievements I have left in Madden
Ultimate Team.
are
There's a lot of
Team.
Ultimate Team ones. So I gotta work on those eventually.
I'm trying to get everything and then leave Ultimate Team for last.
The only one I have left is not Ultimate Team is play 15 games online.
Yeah, I'm working my way up on that.
Because it's just play a bunch of games. You don't have to win them. There's one win 5 games. I did the first 5 games. And it's like, whatever. It's weird because when you play people, and you can test this, only teams I really pick are the Niners and Seahawks.
Yeah, the game I lost by 5 points, and they were the Seahawks. It's like, you know what? You really didn't beat me. You just had the best team in the NFL.
I mean, how good it feels when I'm using the Rams and I'm whooping up on them.
Mm-hmm.
Feels real good. Because Rams aren't even in the same area. I mean, Cowboys in that game, but the overall isn't anywhere near them.
I mean, my favorite team is the Cowboys, so I tend to pick the Cowboys a lot. And every time last night I picked the Cowboys. It was 4 games. The opponent picked Seahawks. I was like, we gotta go through this again, I guess. I'm all for it. Speaking of the Cowboys-Seahawks game, that was an awesome game.
Yeah, it was. I wish you were here to watch it with me.
Yeah.
I was checking it on my phone constantly because I was working.
Should have streamed it and listened to it.
But, man, that was awesome.
I got the win, Cowboys.
It was even better the next day. I was watching First Take. Stephen A. Smith had to eat up his words he was saying. He's saying week prior, Cowboys, no chance they're going to win. Tony Romo, the ball's going to be in his hands. He's either going to turn it over or whatsoever. That did not happen.
Because Maxwell got hurt. Game changer.
Yeah, the game could have gone either way. So, because at that point he dropped a pick 6. Maxwell
He did.
and then
If he gets that, I don't think Cowboys win.
but they were
That's
down.
why he's Maxwell.
Could've been 14-0.
not Sherman.
Yeah, they were down 10-0.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would have been 17-0.
Yeah, 10-0 at home, or Seattle was up 10.
Yeah, so if he would have got that
So either ways, they
Didn't though.
came back, took the lead,
in one game.
and the Seahawks came back. It was a pretty good game.
It was pretty even with the Des Bryant Richard Sherman matchup.
I say Dez
That's pretty
beasted
good.
him.
I was like,
I don't like Dez for showing Sherman appreciation because Dez is making him look like a fool out there.
That catch Des had over Sherman, I liked exactly what he did. He didn't say anything. He had that look, in his eyes.
Exactly. That's what he should have done the whole game. There was one time where he slapped his hand, and I think it's because Romo threw him a bad ball, but
Yeah.
Sherman took credit for it. So it's like,
Romo
No,
doesn't
they
throw
should-
bad balls, so obviously
oh no,
Sherman broke it
he
up.
threw a bad ball the other day. He threw like 2 bad balls in the second half.
This isn't Madden.
But he also had that amazing
Yeah,
third
yeah.
down and 20 play to
And I think
Terrence Williams.
I think the play before was a bad ball by Romo. So I mean,
I almost want to say first of all, it was one of those plays where he broke a tackle again.
Yeah.
But I think the almost better play was Terrence Williams catching it. Because he came all the way from across the field, still got his feet in.
Let's be realistic here, Evan. Because I mean, we in this household we've trashed Tony Romo, but then he fell into my hands and became Romo Cop, and ever since then it seems as though Madden must have called
Alright.
Tony Romo.
Alright, so we need to build some backstory because no idea.
First off, though,
Because somebody
me and
had
Evan made
recreated-
Romo Cop.
whoa,
So-
whoa.
So in Madden
you
25,
guys didn't use him like I did.
So
he wasn't the
we
real
still
Romo.
created
Alright,
him.
You guys were the scientists, but I was the one who was like, "Boy, you can be great. You
Alright.
can be first ballot Canton Hall of Famer."
So here's
Great.
what we
and
did.
guess what? He believed me.
We in Madden 25, we thought it'd be funny if we changed on those players, some of his players' face masks and different things so they didn't have
And
them.
like the old school helmets.
And some of them had visors and stuff, and so
That's what I always do. Jokes
And so,
on you guys.
we thought it'd be funny to watch, but he doesn't even pay attention. And so we did Romo. We had him take off his face mask and just had a visor,
a black visor.
black visor. So
And we did that for like 5, 6 of his best players.
Like-
and I think like 2 weeks in, he didn't even notice.
Yeah, we were
I
like,
never
until he
noticed.
said something.
Yeah, you guys said something.
we even
like,
we did like Von Miller, so when he gets sacked, he do his dance and see his screen far away. We did
Yeah,
the
all-
kicker. We did like,
Von Miller only had a helmet. Like he had no visor, no face mask.
and Mono didn't notice.
Oh yeah, I never noticed.
Until we were like, hey, don't you see something different about Romo?
And
then-
we named him Romo Cop,
And yeah,
and then
Mondo
he just took the reins of him,
Romo.
and he did work. Did not win
And
Super Bowl.
so Madden called him like, hey, hey, these people made Romo Cop. This is what you're supposed to be playing like in real life. And he sat down and he thought to himself, hey, I can do this. And it started with the Texans game when he broke out a J.J. Watt sack.
Yeah,
Was
man,
that when it
Romo
started?
Cop.
I guess.
Oh,
Who
actually,
knows?
DeMarco started the evolution of Romo Cop.
DeMarco just going for that NFL record.
Because I think right now Romo is content with being Robin to DeMarco's
I think he's just
Batman.
content with winning.
Yeah,
Because that's what it has to be. DeMarco has to be a Batman.
yeah. And then freaking, I found out today, stupid Joseph Randall, the backup running back to DeMarco Murray, got caught stealing cologne and underwear at a mall.
At them all.
Dang.
You clearly tell DeMarco's a faster one because he got caught there at the mall.
You get a $200,000 signing bonus, and you're stealing cologne and underwear?
Hey, Calvin
What the
Klein.
heck, man?
Yeah, that's the good stuff. So
Oh
how long,
my gosh.
How long is he out
That I just found
After
that
season?
out today. He was
after the
arrested.
season? Yeah, he's the one that started like the running game when I was watching the first half. He's
Yeah.
he's the first one to really break up. He had this huge run against the Cowboys against the Seahawks
He
right away.
Yeah, he had 5 rushes for 52 yards.
Because he had like a 40-yarder the first time.
Yeah.
So.
There was actually when Skandrick had that pick, and then he went over to the Seahawks sideline, and then like it shows Cam Chancellor, and like Chancellor just had this look on his face like, "Bust, I'll kill you." And there was one run that DeMarco
Cam
had.
probably would.
Yeah, there was one run that DeMarco had where the fullback went up to block Chancellor, and he just did what he needed to do to stop Chancellor for like 1 second for DeMarco to make that run.
Yeah.
Because like Cam basically like put his hand down like that, and then DeMarco like ran right past him. But it looked like the fullback was trying to take him out, and all Cam did was like that. But I mean, that's all you got to do is stop him for a second, and then that's it. He broke a couple of Earl's tackles. He was trying to arm tackle
Yeah, he
DeMarco.
broke Sherman's tackles.
Well, I
He's-
mean, come on,
He's
Sherman.
doing work though.
Well, hey, when I was watching Andy play last night, Richard Sherman was laying some hits down.
Yeah, it is strange. On Madden, it's like you can't break Sherman's, but like I was breaking Earl and Cam's.
Yeah.
This
I remember-
sounds a little funny to me.
Huh,
It's a
I
little
remember.
fishy.
I remember
Yeah.
in Madden 25, last year's version, when Mondo tried to bring up old Cam Chancellor into the box, and Andre Williams showed him what's up.
Yeah, one play.
Yeah, the rookie running back ran straight through Cam.
And then what happened the other time?
Super-
Running away.
Super Bowl.
Running away.
Super Bowl.
Who won the last Super Bowl? Oh, who didn't even make the Super Bowl, Evan? Oh, case for
I'm
us.
sorry. I mean, I still have like the 3-2 lead or whatever it is. I mean, forgive me for not winning one. After winning
Just
like 2 in a
saying.
row or something.
Yeah, you couldn't go 3-peat, so
I'd lay
Hey.
down.
it's all right. Not everybody can 3-peat,
Yeah, it's a hard thing to do.
But I don't know. I think what I think is we're playing all these games. But besides Mondo, I don't know if Andy will be able to play as much Madden. Once he gets into it, all of a sudden sit back, and play new games.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of games we're
Games
gonna be
constantly.
playing.
Games for days.
But
Aren't you guys gonna get that new game? Something with a bunch of people and they
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna get that one.
Yeah.
shoot,
Sure.
Of course we are.
Sunshine Boulevard.
I don't think I'm gonna get the Sunset
looks
Boulevard
fun,
game though.
Maybe watch videos on it. Maybe see what happens.
So are we? We're kind of done with Destiny. It seems like right
For a
now.
while.
Kind of.
We'll
I
jump
want
back
to
in.
do a raid, but obviously
Still, yeah.
need a lot more people. to
Give it a
do
little
that.
bit.
Um,
We'll jump back in a little while. Couple, maybe a month.
because I gave it like a 10 out of 10 when we first started playing. Would you still hold it to that level?
I think
Once more stuff's available, then I think it'd be fun again.
I think it definitely dropped down just because the content. There's just not enough content.
I mean, I can still play it if I wanted, but it's not necessarily that I don't want to play it. It's just like there's other things coming out that
Yeah.
I'd rather play.
That's not that. It's just can't play. You can't do a raid by yourself.
Yeah, and what pissed me off yesterday, because yesterday I was gonna play.
Oh
And it
yeah.
was like the first time in a week, and for whatever reason, me and Mono couldn't like sync up. He
Yeah.
couldn't invite me. I couldn't invite him. I couldn't join his, and vice versa.
Weird.
And that kind of pissed me off. So
We
I
were
was
doing
like, you know
something
what?
and we were gonna go. It was gonna give us 2 ascendant materials, but I tried doing it by myself, but no.
Yeah.
It was 28.
don't
I
think-
mean, I made it far, but I mean, obviously, this last part I got to, I'm like, I ain't gonna beat this.
And so yeah, I don't know, I'm back in like a month. But I gotta get ready and play Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I've been playing the Borderlands 1 to get the
Gonna
DLC beat.
get that today.
Yeah. It's part of our purchases today. I actually already purchased it. I just gotta pick it up, but that's coming out. I gotta play that. So maybe we'll maybe get some videos on that. That'd be cool. You know, who knows what happened, but I'm excited to play that. You know, I played the original. I've been finished getting DLC and that.
Yeah, my dad lived the original.
Original.
He didn't play no original. He lived the original.
Stupid.
I get it.
I mean, Evans talked about how Kaepernick got fined for wearing his Beats.
Yeah, that was stupid. We talked
I don't
about
know
last
if we-
week.
yeah, we
we
did,
talked about
didn't
last
we?
week about the bows, and yeah, this week I saw like I think it was 10,000. He got fined for wearing them. Not even
10,000?
like during the game or anything, or like not during the game, but like before game or anything. It was during the week, after practice. He had the media, and he just wore the breast cancer awareness Beats, and they fined him around his neck, and they fined him 10 G's.
Yeah, because they don't support breast cancer awareness.
Bows are black, and
Definitely wrong.
Cam, I think Cam got hit with some too, because Cam still rocked them pre-game.
Yeah, the
Cam-
players
Cam-
said they're still gonna.
To me, the leading with the head tackling, or like the roughing the passer, or some like excessive hit on somebody, I think that's a little blown out of proportion on some of them. The ones where the receivers run across the middle and they catch a pass and they get smashed right in their spine, I think those hits should be flagged.
I think that's called don't go across the middle.
I'm just saying, hey,
I think they're getting better at it though. Like Bobby Wagner had a great hit on Romo.
yeah,
And
he
it's
was-
totally legal too.
You can see his head was
So
his
you-
helmet was all the way on the side,
You can
shoulder right into
still-
the stomach.
You can still lay out somebody
Yeah.
legally.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Or that hit that Dez took a couple weeks back where like
Oh, that
hit. Trust me,
that was
somebody takes a bad hit like that, brothers could get paralyzed out there on the field. Man.
that.
Chance you take.
That was
I guess.
Bryant. He's tough for taking that hit from the back. Jerked his head back. Whiplash.
Yeah, whiplash. He could have had a concussion from the whiplash alone.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Gore got laid out last night.
Did he?
Yeah, McDonald came up. He ran through the line. McDonald's came like he broke his hack or something. McDonald went smack. He just laid him out. It was sweet.
Didn't get fined.
I didn't get fined for it. No
Or
flag.
flag.
It was just like one of those one knees came in, just lowered his shoulder and just
What half?
no
was
wrap
this?
up. I might have been third. I might have been like one little bright spots in the third quarter. Yeah, we blew it. I don't even talk about it. It's stupid. We had to
I
win.
don't
I
think
predicted
you
it and I
guys-
won.
Really? Yeah, you guys did blow it
We-
before
we
the
blew
second
it.
half.
We, you know,
Sec-
refs
but
blew
as
it
soon
first
as they
and then
scored, then you guys were in trouble.
refs blew it and then Norris Jenkins blew it.
Oh yeah, he blew it definitely.
Yeah. So for his like 90-something man coverage on Madden, you best believe that's a lie. Brandon Lloyd's at like a 73 on Madden. He gave straight,
Underrated, but my biggest
straight
thing.
double moved and
I'm not even gonna worry about that for the moment. I'm worried about that pass interference they called an offense, kill the drive, give the Niners the ball back.
who shoved off.
No one.
So what was the pass interference for?
It was a terrible pass interference call on offense.
Yeah, it was
They could-
pretty.
They
bad.
called it terrible. They called it terrible, and then until the Rams, you know, they were driving. They got a huge play off of it. They're on like the 30-yard line. The Niners getting ready to score again. They just get a field goal, run some more clock, but Niners get the ball back and do that. So I blame the refs for the whole loss. Stupid ring. I gotta tell these guys, the good thing is at least with the Rams, you know, compared to some other the not as good teams, at least the Rams give you one good half you can watch and be hyped about. Either it's the first half or second half. Can't play a full game. You know, most teams like the Raiders, you know, they have like one good game in a season. Jacksonville, you know, like so teams like that. Jets are a disappointment. You know, so Rams at least give you a little bit of excitement.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
the
guess.
Raiders, man. That divisional game against the Chargers. Hey,
That's the one.
I was so happy Mondo started the Chargers defense that day.
yeah, I wasn't so happy. I wasn't happy in my other one because it's the money one.
Yeah.
But then everybody else did great, so I'm like, all right. If I would have started the Broncos defense on my other one, I would have scored like 150 something.
How you doing in that fantasy?
I am right now 4-2 right now.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the number one guy right now. I'm number 2 and he's number 1.
Hey, if you need any help, any insight, ask me because I'm killing you
Okay.
guys in ours.
Yeah.
That's just
Murder.
yeah. It's a bye week.
Yeah, but this other one though, there's like, I think the max amount of people that can be in a league.
Yeah.
So like, if somebody gets hurt, yeah,
You
good
pick up,
luck with that.
pick up
'cause-
Oliver.
No,
The
Chewy
Chargers?
picked up Oliver
And
for
by
the
wasting
Chargers
him.
like 2 weeks ago.
Probably wasting him.
Nah, he started him.
How's Chewy doing?
Chewy's doing all right. I think he picked him up and then he helped him out a lot, but I think he's like 2 wins. He has Des Bryant though.
Seems right.
I tried getting Des from him, but he didn't want to do it.
Poor Dez. He's around the way on that bench. But it was his birthday yesterday, so
Yeah, it was his birthday.
birthday that.
Well, yeah, which brings us to the next topic is maybe this year there really is nobody that should be favored to win the Super Bowl. There's so many good teams that it's really,
There's a couple
can't say,
upper
hey,
level.
it's going to come down to these 2 teams. Right now it could be 3 to 4 teams each,
It's definitely.
AFC, NFC.
I thought it was Broncos Cardinals from what I heard.
Who's that from?
Everyone.
Well, it's definitely.
Everyone. Who's everyone, son? Who
Even
are you
year.
talking to?
Yeah.
I mean, the Seahawks, they could have had 3 losses if the Broncos would have, if Tavares Jackson's coin toss 99 didn't go in.
Yeah, but
Call the game.
Seahawks seemed like they let up a little bit when they had the lead on the Broncos.
Yeah, it was their fault, but hey, they still gave them a chance to go in and win it, but obviously they didn't get the chance because they got the ball and they scored.
Still too early, though.
Yeah, it's
I'm
only
saying they
5
lost to
weeks
the
in.
Chargers. They got smacked around by the Chargers. They lost to the Cowboys. DeMarco Murray.
it's early in season though. Wait
You
till
know,
it
once
gets crunch
gets
time ball.
Halfway, a little over halfway.
When it starts getting serious.
You'll really see which teams
The
are
teams are
better. Like, because the Eagles.
They're a little
5-1.
serious. I don't know about you guys,
Come
but
on.
these guys are getting paychecks. They should be taking this serious every week.
Yeah, they should, but doesn't mean they do. There's a difference between when you get towards the end of the year ball compared to what ball is now. Team's
I'm just
intensity
saying,
and
you know.
everything else, the whole game changes.
People might be thinking that nothing's wrong with the Seahawks, but hey,
Yeah, I'll tell you what's wrong. They're not running the ball.
that's their fault.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with them.
I mean, I think the Seahawks are fine. I think they're still that good. I just think, people don't realize how good the Cowboys are this year.
Well, hey.
That. So what?
See, I mean, you're still fronting.
So what's the-
Nice front. You're still. All I'm saying is that I don't think the Seahawks are as dominant as they were last year.
So what's while we're talking about the Cowboys a little bit, what did your favorite analyst Jaws say about the Cowboys? Because it sounded like they did some pretty good things.
I hate Josh. Like, he's a garbage analyst.
I don't listen to Jaws.
He was on ESPN, and he's like, so I watched the Cowboys play the Seahawks, and then I was like, the Cowboys, they're the best team in the NFL right now. And then I watched the Eagles game, and now I have to say the Eagles are the best team in the NFL. Like, are you kidding me? The Eagles, really?
I mean, they both lost to Niners, so who can really tell until they start playing each other?
Eagles, first 3 games, they had to come back, which is fine. They almost blew 2 games.
Should have blown one. Cowboys should never came back and won, so it's even.
And then they beat the Giants, and the Giants had a 2-game winning streak, and everybody's like, ooh, Eli's back.
Eli was playing
Come
good in
on.
those 2 games.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, against the Titans and Texans, or whoever they played.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's great for Eli, but I still think top 2 teams are the Broncos, Seahawks.
I don't think I could put the Broncos top 2 teams.
And then Chargers.
Then you putting Seahawks with Cowboys?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
smart.
Then you just try to stay modest, our own Andy Sham.
Because right now it's the beginning of the season. If we would have played the Seahawks like week 15 or so, I think,
That's what I'm trying to
it'd
say.
be different.
According to Mondo, it won't be
it
different.
wouldn't be any difference. It's the same guys out there. The only difference would be is if some people would be injured or some people would be back from an
Maxwell will
injury.
be back. Play the whole
He
game.
got hurt during the game. That's
Yeah, he'll
his
be back
fault.
during the game. It's
He's
his fault for getting hurt.
He probably got
Yeah.
hurt because he got mad. He should have had a pick 6.
No,
that's what
'cause-
I'm thinking. Because he stomped around and stuff like that. Next thing you know, he's on the cart getting out the field.
There's a lot of injuries this week.
Yeah, there was. Patriots.
Just saying. Hey,
right now.
but hey,
Gotta
You-
protect them ACLs,
you guys
man.
could have Sean back by that time and
No.
think about that
Well,
linebacking core.
We're
you guys
getting
have.
DeMarcus Lawrence back pretty soon, which will be huge. And as long as Rwando McClain stays healthy, our defense will be fine
Yeah, I've been saying that for years.
for many years.
It's cool. I don't know me, but yeah, it's cool.
Well, I'm saying right now, hey, people need to know that they have the starters that are out there. They gotta play, and that's all that matters. You can't throw the fact that the Cowboys during the month of December really have not been hot the past couple years.
Yeah, December's creeping.
Couple years, probably like past 6, 7.
I was trying to be
8
nice,
years.
but I mean,
Trying to be nice.
you're the fan, so I'll let you, let the other people
Well, the good
know
thing
the
is,
truth.
besides the Eagles, besides the Eagles, no one else in the division's that good, and so by the time you might be fighting for a wild card.
The Redskins are waiting to bring back RG3 till they play
I
the
don't
Cowboys.
think that they're out.
No
you
way.
count the Redskins
They're done.
out right now. They're done. Put a
They
fork
bring
in them.
RG3 back.
But hey guys, I did pretty good on picks,
So did I. I only got 1 loss and 1 tie.
Oh yeah,
and I got 1 loss and 1 tie as well.
I got tie. It was a rough week because every pick that was wrong, basically I picked it somehow.
Been having
Picked it
quite
somehow.
a bit
It
of rough
was-
weeks. I warned you about the Rams game. I said
That
be
should have
smart.
won that game.
Be
I don't know
smart.
if they should have.
They
won
should have
the
won.
game.
They played like they should have won it in
Yeah,
the
the
first half.
first half.
And then the rest blew it, and then the Rams followed suit, and we lost by
And I told you,
pick 6.
Cowboys, yeah, they could do it, and they did.
Hey, if we listen to podcasts, I said I think it'd be a close game.
You keep
could-
saying
you could
like
listen to-
crazy stuff like
Yeah, I
that.
know.
But,
Nothing backs it up.
like
Yeah,
you're talking
whatever.
about. What were you talking about? Like the Bucks were gonna win.
The Bucks,
Yeah.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, he said the Bucks would win against the whatever the Ravens, and we're like,
No, it was Milwaukee Bucks. It was on the thing.
no, I
Because
said
basketball
Bucks.
was
I said
right
Bucks.
underneath it.
Bucks win.
Mike Evans,
I never said
Yeah,
any
Mike
of it.
Glennon.
Mike Glennon.
He said the mics.
I want you guys to show me the
He-
recording of this.
He said, "Get ready for a little Magic Mike." In Baltimore today.
Let me hear this in the podcast, and then I'll believe you guys. But right now,
Luckily for you, we didn't pick that game though.
Yeah,
luckily
luckily
for
a
you
choice.
guys, whatever you're saying.
Oh, we
is
would have
straight
definitely picked the
line.
Ravens. It happened after the
Pick
recording, so
Ravens.
it was after we got done. So
Oh, after recording, huh? So, a
Yeah.
little fishy to me. Because
Listen.
I said it after we made the picks already. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. You just kept rambling.
yeah, whatever.
I should have just kept it going.
So how many
Should've, I know
how
you
many
would've saw
games
it.
did we pick?
we picked
We
8
picked
last week,
8
but
games.
we're
One
not
was
counting-
a tie.
so we're not counting that as a win or loss. So basically 7. And so you guys are both 1 loss. So
Yep.
6 and 1.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get the updates.
What was your loss?
I lost.
Oh, the
'cause
Steelers
the
game.
Browns. Who would have
You-
known?
You on the podcast? I was like, pfft. You threw the stat out and 18-1 going into the game, and
Well, I didn't know that stat before.
you didn't have the Brian Hoyer stat taken into account.
It's because he's getting all that confidence from Money
but
Manziel.
they were going into the dog pound though. You can't go in the dog pound and think it's gonna be an easy game.
Let's see here. All right.
It was other 9 times.
All right.
Roethlisberger.
So, so standings. Andy is 25 and there you go, 25 and 16.
Nice.
Mondo is 26 and 15. I'm 19 and 22. Last season, that boys. Last
still a
season.
lot of time left.
One tough week can renew it. So,
They can.
let's see what we got on
I
the.
think I'm 24.
No.
No, because I built a lead. Remember? So I don't even
I've-
know how
I
you
have
got
an
so
extra
close. I had like a three game cushion, and then now 1 game cushion.
No, I counted them on here. There you go. I had one right next to it. So, let's get the games fired up here. See what games we can.
Let's
pick this
just pick all the games.
Not gonna pick
That's
all
what
the
all
games.
the analysts do.
We're not
They
picking all games.
actually, I don't think they do pick all the games.
I don't like to do either.
I think they do.
All right, so
Shannon Sharp did.
here's what we'll do.
I think there's something wrong with your eye. He was like twitching at me. there,
Thursday night.
Mondo.
In New England, Jets, Patriots. I'm picking Patriots. Huh?
Patriots.
All right, this is one of those picks where we just get the win. So Patriots.
Oh, I thought you could pick the Jets.
Yeah, the upset.
Hey, they do got good front four, but I mean, after the loss, they just have too many losses. I don't see the Jets.
All right, so let's go Bengals, Colts.
Ooh, man, that's a good one. But I gotta go with my boy, Andrew Luck.
I'm going Andrew Luck.
I'm going Andrew Luck.
Cause I think the Bengals. I mean, they're a pretty decent team, but last couple weeks been rough on them. Yeah, I would say Panthers and Packers.
Ooh. Panthers, Packers.
both of them. I mean, Panthers came back. Cam Newton looked like Cam Newton. But
Does it
Aaron
tell
Rodgers,
you the records?
yeah, it's.
I'm
I
Packers.
think
Packers.
the Panthers have 2 losses
Packers.
and 1. I don't know. It doesn't tell it. I don't know why it doesn't tell it, but let me go on.
I think they're both 4-2.
No, Panthers have a tie.
Oh yeah, so they're 3-2-1.
I'm going Packers.
See here, while you're thinking about it.
It was a close one in Miami, but hey, that's what the heat will do to you. But I go Packers.
That wasn't
It's a tough one.
Panther. I don't know, man.
Oh, hey, why don't you make a pick already?
Think
You
about
got
it.
all day.
All right, I'll go with the Packers.
Bad choice, Andy. Bad choice. Who'd pick the Packers? Come on.
Yeah. So we have Mondo.
Evans
picked
got
the
Panthers. What's the
No.
next one?
Yeah, Mondo picked the Panthers.
No, I said Packers. We can go ahead and bring this back later.
Mondo picked Buccaneers. So let's see. So we want.
Hey, that game wasn't nearly as bad as the Browns being the Steelers.
So for this one, we have it's 4-2 and 3-2-1. So they both have 2 losses. Packers at home. Packers at home. Lambeau. Gotta pick them. I mean, not that.
We'll let you pick the next game first.
Good game.
I'll pick the Patriots one first. Let's go Rams Seahawks. Seahawks struggling. Rams might have potential.
Struggling.
Going with the Seahawks.
Go on the Rams because I freaking hate the Seahawks. I'm tired of people
What's
jumping on
the
their
game?
freaking bandwagon.
Hey, I don't know anybody in this house jump on the
Okay.
bandwagon.
And let's open the doors and point in a direction. We'll find someone.
Hey,
Not Phil next door. He's a Bronco fan, son. You might have to point over that direction.
Over to the Raiders fans.
Yeah,
Across
over
the
to
street?
the Raiders fans across the street. Yeah, you better just point in that direction.
Point out any white person.
Where's it at?
It's in St. Louis.
Ooh.
Doesn't really mean things are 0-3 at home, but you know, I'm gonna Austin Davis. Why not?
Evan, this is why you have a losing
Anyway.
record.
Where are the Cowboys? I'm about to pick against them.
Give me Seahawks.
Okay,
What's the
Seahawks.
next
Rams
game?
for me.
Broncos got a tough game this week. We played Niners.
Where was that game at? Oh, the Chargers Chiefs.
Ooh, that's going to be a
It's
tough
in-
one.
This is going to be good.
Telcom Stadium or wherever. Telcom.
Oh, it's in LA?
Yeah, whatever Charger Stadium's called.
Not LA, but
San
over there in
Diego.
San
California.
Diego.
Damn, man, this is a tough call.
Home.
The Raiders gave them a run for their money.
Chiefs is 2-3.
I'm going in with the Chiefs, man. They played really good against the Niners. I mean, this would be a good game, but I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs on this one.
I'll go with Chargers.
I'm going Chargers too. I think at home, be different story. If it was in, once in Kansas City, we pick that one later. I think it'd be different. Since it's in San Diego.
San Diego's stadium doesn't have the same effect as Arrowhead.
I'm just saying though, it's a home game
Hey, I'm
compared
just throwing it out, but anyways.
I know. Shoot. All right, yeah. So we'll do
Do
Giants Cowboys. Dang it, this one's hard because I hate both teams,
Is it that hard though?
and I don't want to pick the Cowboys, but I think I have to this time.
Who's playing? Cowboys, Giants?
Giants.
Where's it at?
It's in Dallas,
Oh, Dallas?
but you know the Giants do rise to the occasion when they play the Cowboys. For some reason.
That's very
Eli
true.
Manning.
I want to remind you, Evan. You always pick the Rams, and you always go against the Cowboys.
And most times I'm probably right, so.
Not this year. I'm going with Cowboys.
Give me Giants.
Giants? Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go Cowboys. One week I'll pick Cowboys.
Because I know
my,
Andy's going to pick
my
the
limiter
Niners.
pick.
So I got to go pick it.
All right, Niners Broncos.
Broncos.
It's in Denver.
This is a tough game right here, but
It depends on if Patrick Willis is okay.
yeah.
'Cause he got hurt last game.
He got hurt?
But no, it's the Rams, so I didn't worry about it.
Wait, what week is this?
This is week.
Bowen was supposed to be out like
This
6
is week
to 8 weeks, I think.
Yeah, this is week 7.
I'll go with 49ers.
I'm going for Niners too. I say Kaepernick has a big game. Played
Yeah, I
off last
bet
week.
you are.
Yeah.
'Cause
Broncos
the
almost
Rams
lost to
are
the Jets.
That much better than the Broncos.
No. Let's remember the Broncos should have lost to the Jets.
Shoot, Evan agreed with me, so it's probably going to be wrong.
Yeah, well, he said so.
Yeah, get used to being wrong.
All right, last game: Texans Steelers.
Oh man, give me Texans on this one. Steelers are not looking
They're
good.
both 3-3. Steelers are at home, but looked terrible last week against the Browns. Texans had some close games.
Hey, Clowney should be close to coming back too, so got to keep up to date on his injury.
J.J. Watt is not an MVP because you cannot be an MVP on a 3-4 team. I'm going with Steelers.
Oh, I'm going Texans. I think Texans on the road, even though they're not the favorites. I think they're gonna get it. Fitzpatrick's a little fishy, but that defense is playing good.
Fitzpatrick, man.
Antonio Brown's probably been my second favorite receiver to watch this year.
Outside of Kenny Britt.
Besides Des
Just
Bryant.
Yeah,
Kenny
Bryant.
Britt done anything.
Des Bryant /
Trap
Terrence
balls.
Williams.
Yeah, but I just want to throw it out there that before this last week of fantasy, a guy in the money league offered me Antonio Bryant for Demarius Thomas, and I declined him.
Antonio Brown?
Yeah, Antonio Brown.
Tony
For-
Bryant.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant. Anyways, he went off finally, so Kobe might still be back.
He went off.
Yeah, in the preseason game, he was being Kobe.
Against what team?
I don't know who it was against, though. It was showing his highlights.
Oh.
Unless it was showing past
You
games.
started with football and you ended with
Yeah, because I
basketball.
said Antonio Bryant.
Yeah.
Antonio Bryant was a wide receiver. He played for the Cowboys at one time.
So what's the guy for the Brown or the Steelers? Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
They offered me Antonio Brown for Demarius Thomas, and I declined it. And then Demarius had I think 18 points, and then the dude for the Steelers had he didn't have a good game last game.
Yeah, no one on the Steelers had a good game. But he does have 600
But
yards,
he
5
is
touchdowns.
position ranked number 1 though.
Yeah, he's doing work.
So I mean he has been beasting, but
That's good. So what we got
All right.
for this week? 1, 2,
is there
Evan.
3, 4, 5.
Your hair's falling
I
out.
know 6,
Eric
7,
Haskell.
Oh, man.
8 games this week.
8?
Enjoy them locks while you got
What are you
them.
talking about, man? You didn't even pick the best game.
Yeah, I did. Get out of here.
Let me see.
All right. So before we podcast,
Why do you get to decide what games we pick?
I'll
You're
pick the best
last
ones.
pace.
So
Hey, you know what? He puts in the effort. He just does it.
Do you
you
want-
know?
do you
if,
want-
if you want to add something to the podcast,
Don't-
just do it.
Don't you want to, have the ability to catch up?
I don't-
Throw on an extra 3 games?
no, 8 games is one enough. All right. So before we ended it, I thought me and Sean worked because we've seen it all. I thought we could talk about since we were talking about TV shows, talk about South Park, and get a little after 3 episodes review type
So
thing.
I can leave, right? Because you guys said YouTube.
Yeah, I
So
guess
I'm
you
done.
could go ahead. Mondo's not a fan of South
Mondo
Park.
thinks it's trash. He said it's
I never said it's trash, but
Yeah, you
it's
said that.
not as funny as you guys proclaim it to be.
South
I
Park
could
is
seriously,
amazing.
I could
No,
watch an episode without even laughing
I
of
think
South
that
Park.
would be very difficult
Yeah.
to do.
Belt Challenge, right?
Belt challenge.
How that?
No
You
laughing?
can't be a belt challenge if you guys are laughing.
Yeah, I'd lose it. I mean, if I had the belt, I'd lose it. But it's a funny show. I don't know.
I think this season's been great. So
It's been
far.
good. 3 episodes in, we're gonna talk about that in a second here. Mono just does it's white humor
Hold on.
as he watched the last episode of New Girl.
Before Mondo decides to leave, Mondo and Alicia just started watching a show that's
Prison Break.
8 years old.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good.
It is good.
Hey.
I always wanted to watch when I was younger, but I always missed weekly episodes, and I just never got around to it.
Anything you want to add before we start talking
Prison
about
Break.
South Park, about Prison Break?
Prison Break, man, I gotta tell you, man, it's probably my favorite thriller TV show.
Really? Or Breaking
That
Bad?
right episodes are pretty good.
Yeah, because Breaking Bad, I mean, it is a great show. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's like
Well, you keep getting Prison Break.
I
Breaking
keep calling
Bad
it like a
confused.
Prison Break or Breaking Prison, or I can always put the two together.
But you did find one of the main characters on your offensive line.
Yeah, Michael Schofield, he plays for the NFL. So not only he broke out of prison, well, 4 seasons. I don't know if they break out, but he's on the
How many episodes have you watched?
my ex team's offensive line. We're on episode 8 or 9 right now.
Okay, season 1.
Who told you about it,
What?
or were you guys just like, hey, this show, and then next show will be Lost?
Well, I heard about it a couple years ago because some chick was like, "Yeah, I'm on Prison Break, whatever the hell they call those things,
Binge.
binge." Yeah, and she's like, "It's a great show," and then she's like, "You guys should watch it." But that was I think the newest season of How I Met Your Mother just went to DVD,
Oh yeah.
so I was like, "Yeah, right, good, So, and I went and got that. And we
Talking
watched
about
that,
white humor.
and then we gone back.
Yeah.
How I Met Your Mother's not white humor.
Yeah, it
Wayne
is.
Brady's
Oh
in
my
it.
gosh.
It don't matter. Chef
Wayne
was
Brady?
in South Park.
Wayne Brady's way blacker than Chef from
That's a no.
South Park.
Wow.
I mean, Wayne Brady is
Wow.
Wayne Brady, but you should see some of the stuff Chef's done.
You know who
Has he-
voiced Chef,
has-
right?
Has he kicked it with
Shaft.
Dave Chappelle?
Shaft.
Has
Shaft,
Boy.
son.
Boy,
Chef.
Chef.
Nobody cares about Shaft.
Oh my god.
White humor.
Has Chef kicked it with Dave Chappelle?
I'm sure
Probably.
Shaft.
I bet he has. Just wasn't on camera.
Rest in peace, Shaft.
Yeah.
Uh,
Good man.
So this season of South Park has been pretty awesome.
Yeah, 3 episodes in. Watching the new one comes out tomorrow.
The thing I don't think Mondo gets about it is this kind of ironic humor.
Yeah, one like straightforward humor.
Like the whole like gluten-free
Yeah, so spoiler.
episode.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Last bit will be spoiler if you haven't seen it yet. It's over a week old, so it doesn't matter.
Is South Park even something you could say spoiler with? I mean,
Gluten free?
yeah, this is a gluten-free episode.
You saying that that's not white humor? Gluten free?
It's ironic
It's
humor.
ironic humor.
Oh,
When
yeah.
I get to finishing
Yeah.
what the episode is about, if it's gluten free, and then anything you eat that had gluten in it would like make your dick fly off.
Yeah, like too much gluten. Like it basically sets up where this like scientists are like showing how gluten's safe. And he extracts pure gluten out and he has it like gluten protein. And he's like, well, why don't you drink it? He says, I was scared to do it. And he does it. And like turns him into this like monster thing. And he ends up dying and just boop. You know.
But then Cartman realizes, has a dream, an epiphany that tells him, well, you can, the bad food like butter and fatty meat, all that is gluten free.
They bring back the pyramid and flip it upside down. So all like grains are at the bottom, the little triangle. And you have like vegetables and stuff, and the meat's a little bigger and stuff like that.
So it went from this to this.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
I don't think you guys getting the joke right there.
Ancient Rhyme told
I
him.
don't think you are because
I
you're
think
not
you're-
laughing.
Over joking it.
No, hey, it went from
But we
This-
found out Lord is Randy.
Yeah. Randy Marsh is actually
Randy
Lord.
Marsh is
who's
Lord.
Randy. Is he a South Park character or is
Oh my
this
God.
the actual person?
This-
Get out of here, dude.
Oh my gosh. Just go play Madden if you're gonna...
The first episode with the Redskins, that was really funny.
No, who's Randy
Randy's...
from Trailer Park Boys?
No.
No, Randy Marsh.
Randy Marsh is funnier than Randy from Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, shit.
Randy Marsh is way funnier.
Who's
Randy-
Randy Marsh?
Stan's dad.
Stan Marsh's dad. Probably one of the funniest TV characters I've ever seen in my life.
dad. From what show?
I'm done. Get out of here.
Okay.
South Park. Get out of here.
He's Stan's dad in South Park?
Yeah.
There's a character named Stan?
Yeah.
What's he look like?
A little Miho. Just short. One of the 4 boys.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. He's kind of like the other main character.
He's not Kenny. He's not Kyle.
Yeah, Kenny's
He's
the
not
guy
Cartman.
in the coat. Carmen's the little
The
guy.
fat one. Cartman's the fat one.
Yeah.
With the beanie. And then the other one wears...
Kyle's the
Because
Jew.
Green-
Kenny's the guy in the jacket. He's always in a jacket,
Yeah, the
right?
orange jacket.
Yeah.
There's not been much Kenny.
Because he's cold. He's a little guy. You know,
Yeah.
He got to have his jacket on.
You put, Cal.
And then, but South Park's been awesome this year.
It's been good.
It's
Randy's been on point. Been funny.
and then there's some other shows that I'm just waiting for them to get on Netflix, like Fargo and
Mhm.
third
I'm
season
I'm
of
ready to watch Fargo. Always Sunny.
yeah,
New season
Always
of that.
Sunny.
Not third season, but new season of that. What's third season of? What show?
American Horror Story.
American Horror Story.
Because I really like the second season.
They
That
played
was
the
really
first
awesome.
episode of the. I think it was last week. They played the first episode of the new seasons of 4.
Yeah, but
Apparently,
you know,
it had good reviews.
I never got time to watch it.
Had its crazy clowns up like crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
So I'm sure.
And then
We watched an episode of Always Sunny a couple days ago.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
Mondo to
don't
watch.
know how Mondo reacted.
Which one
to
was
He
it?
laughed a couple times.
The who got D pregnant.
Yeah, it was funny.
No,
Those guys are, I don't know, those brother guys or whatever. Those
The
guys are.
McBoyles.
McBoyles, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
One of the funniest is when they're the episodes where they're having tryouts for the Eagles, and so the guys go, and the Boyle brother does it, and one I can't remember, is it Charlie goes into their bathroom, use their bathroom, but he's tripping.
yeah. And
It's like
Creates Green Man.
yeah, the Green Man comes back out and just challenges the when he challenges the Philly Flyer or whatever his
Yeah.
name is, the Philly whatever it is, but he challenged him to a dance contest or whatever, whatever competition was and fight or but
And
it's
then,
funny.
Last night, me, Mondo, Alicia watched The Voice, and Pharrell Williams tearing it up. That's who I picked to win. Mondo picked
He's
Team Adam.
Adam Levine.
on Team Gwen, of course.
Gwen, Alicia's Blake. So I
Well,
think
Blake's the funniest guy on the show, though.
Blake.
He got the best
Sean,
one-liners.
He's witty.
Yeah, he is.
Witty as fuck.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that from a country star, but
He's pretty laid
He's
back. He one of his
he's chill.
videos, he's kicking it with some black guys. You don't see
Were
that
they-
very often.
But they never mind.
What were you gonna say? Evan?
None.
What were you gonna
So
say?
bottom
Evan?
line, South Park's been pretty good. I'm excited. Something's building up because the storyline's been connecting.
Yeah,
So that means something big's about to happen.
and
Something with Randy.
there's a lot of TV shows that I'm excited to start watching on Netflix whenever they arrive.
Yeah, Netflix, same time now.
And Team Pharrell.
Team Adam.
Team Gwen, what up? Holla back, girl. Alright, so we also I think about it. I forgot. We forgot to talk about the other day. Me and Mondo, we went to Friday, I think.
Mondo
Yeah, it
and
was
I.
Friday.
Mondo and I. Sorry,
Come on, you're a teacher.
I teach everything, not English. But we went to Burger King because I heard the rumor about the $1.25, $1.50 nugs for 10.
Yeah, $1.49 for 10
So-
nuggets.
We're like, oh, this would be sick if we went and got some.
$1.50
$1.50 for 10 nuggets.
for 10 nuggets. Didn't McDonald's have like 50 for like
10
$5?
for 10.
Oh.
So this is better. This is a better deal because we got 50 nuggets for 7. So that was a good deal. And so while we were sitting there, and we're like, well, Mom's like, all right, you get those because we're gonna split the nugs. I was like, I'll get the Whoppers. So he orders Whoppers, and then I ordered nugs. But our Whoppers come out right away. And they're like, oh, wait, did you want those to go, man? He's like, I was like, nah. Like, we'll just eat them here. So we're eating the Mondo just throws. I don't even know if Mondo chewed.
Yeah,
He's just
like, by the time he's like, nah, man, we don't need this to go. Like, I was just done my all Whopper, you know what I'm saying?
so I'm eating my Whopper in line. While we're standing at the counter, using the counter as a table.
Yeah.
Waiting for our nuggets to come out, eating them Whoppers. And this dude, I don't know who he was, acting like I grew up with him. He used to hit the skate parks with him. Because he's this guy taking an order. And one of the funniest things, we're talking about nuggets and stuff. He's like, whoa, I just realized you guys ordered 50 nuggets. That's a lot. Or, yeah, no, right? And so we're talking, and he's just like, it's this guy, this big old guy. He has like this braid. And he's just like,
He looked like, what you call his brother?
Oh yeah, whatchamacallit.
he did Celicia too.
Shoot, Renee's brother.
I don't think I've ever. Oh, his younger brother.
Yeah, Michael.
Okay, yeah.
Michael, right?
Yeah,
He
Michael.
looks like Michael.
Only bigger.
No, they kind of look, they're doppelgangers, so.
Ooh,
So he's like talking.
Big Mike.
He starts so he's just we're having this conversation. And I guess because I'm a nice person or I like at you, but he's like,
Big Mike's not that big though.
He's not that big. Well, I mean, he's not the way Evan made him sound like. He's a pretty big guy, but he's not
he was
big.
steady big. Like I mean, he's bigger than me obviously. So anyone bigger than me called big. But he like looks at me. He's like, hey, do you skateboard or longboard? It's like no. Why does he look like? He's like, yeah, you look like you could longboard or something.
It's the hair, man.
Yeah, I guess. I was like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, longboard. I was like, oh yeah. He's like you know, you kind of go with it like you would a little kid. And he's like, yeah. I actually rode to work today.
No, I think I asked him, I was like, "Do you ride it to work?"
Or maybe Mondo did. Somehow we got to the point where he like, yeah, I wrote to work. I was like, oh yeah, that's so sweet. He's like, I actually have it in the office right now. Do you want to see it? Like sure. So like, basically like right next to the counter, he basically takes like 5 steps, turns left, goes into the office, comes back out this board. I don't know how he's not supposed to do any kind of work.
Yeah, longboard.
He's like standing at the counter while other people are cooking and taking orders and drive through, and he's like, yeah, that's my board. Yeah, it's pretty sick, you know, showing me everything else. And so he's just sitting there showing. He's like, yeah, you know, I kind of like to ride this around. You know, it's pretty good. And tell him all these different things. He's like, we had like a 10-minute conversation with him, basically about his longboard. And then like finally get the nugs. Like, you know, like, do you guys want any sauce? He starts. I was like, what got? And he's like, well, we got sweet and sour. He's like, I was like, yeah, give me some of that. He's like, I really like the buffalo. It's really good. And I was thinking in my head, he's like, yeah, we got a lot of kinds. And I was like in my head, I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll do like 4 sweet and sour and 4.
But I was like, I do a good job of calculating, like, what am I going to need
No,
for
don't listen.
one certain amount. So I'm like, no, hey, just give me 2 sweet and sours.
You didn't say that.
I'll finish the rest of this later, and yes, I did.
25 nuggets, 2 sweet and sours. Makes sense.
I told him, just give 4 of each. He's like, cause I was thinking in my head buffalo. I never told him buffalo,
Anyway,
but I was
so
thinking
he
buffalo.
confused him, but then he basically just put in 4 of everything.
No, he put 4 of each. But he's gonna put all 4 of every sauce in there. He's like, so you want 4 of every sauce? I was like, no, just these 2. And so we ended up going home and just tearing them down. I ended up eating, like, I was in the zone. I was hungry.
Right, well, because the way I was eating is, I was double dipping mine.
I was just like you like if you had like those apple dippers where you have like that thing of caramel and you just like dip in a big chunk and eat it. That's what I was doing with that hot sauce.
Yeah,
And
so
so-
he's eating one nugget with one dip. So I started falling behind. I'm not even knowing because I'm like talking and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, Evan's like, oh, yeah, I already ate like 30 something.
Yeah, I was like, no, you can have these last 4. I already ate 32. And I was like, no, I was like, no, you eat these. He's like, no. He splits them in half. I'm like, no, Mom, I think you should probably eat these. I've eaten over Marshall. He's like, how many did you eat? It's like 32. He's like, yeah. He's throwing them back to the side. But he used all sauce. I used all my sauce.
Well, I used
3.
I
We both used 3.
Oh yeah, I used 3.
Yeah, you're like, you're tired of hot and or sweet and sour now because you overfilled yourself.
I don't know. So I eat sweet and sour for days. That's good stuff. Like you like sweet and sour. I don't like
I
the hot
prefer
mustard. Like if you
honey
go to
mustard
like a Chinese
Toronto.
restaurant
and
and
barbecue.
they throw on the hot mustard on the side. I don't like hot mustard, man. That's some nasty stuff.
It's good on hot dogs.
And so apparently, because it's kind of combines with
Bratwurst.
that one, apparently I look like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to skating. I mean, I lived in the Tony Hawk era. I played Tony Hawk for the daily with my friend. I've dropped off a couple of half pints back in my day, but this kid at work, he's like talking about I was bored. He's like, hey, you want to see it? Because Amanda and Alicia were waiting for me to pick me, basically take me home. He's like, do you all want to see it? And
So this
I was
is a
like,
different person.
yeah, this is like a kid I work with.
Lorenzo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was like, yeah, sure. He's like, all right. So I get out, and he's like, hey, look at my board. Some of them, he's like, telling me all these things. I'm like, I mean, I understand it because I grew up with friends that skateboard. And what did Alicia say? Because she was over there like commentating it apparently, saying
I
that
don't know what she said.
saying apparently I don't know anything about it. It looks like
Oh yeah. You don't know nothing about skateboarding.
and something there. So apparently,
And that's when I was like, what are you talking about, girl? We play Tony Hawk. You
Yeah.
play Tony Hawk? I know everything about skating.
apparently I'm a skateboard expert. Add that to my list of occupation jobs.
When I first moved in, I was like, hey, where's the skateboard at? So,
Sorry.
When we came in and we like met Simon, he showed us his room. I went to Evan's room because I was gonna go to the gas station. So I was like, yeah, I'll just take Evan's longboard and I went in there.
definitely.
All right. So if you have any skateboarding questions or want to hit the streets with me, hit me up. Let me know.
Streets
Longboard
and the
expert.
streets.
Longboard expert apparently.
I don't know what he means by longboard.
I guess it's time for us to go to GameStop pick up
Heard that? Boom!
Borderlands.
In our other game.
In the other game, the secret game, because Mondo doesn't want us to talk about it.
Yeah.
Don't
sorry.
talk about it too much.
Don't want to disrupt anything,
Gotcha.
UFC?
No. Better. For
That's
views.
better than UFC.
For views. UFC will come in due time.
What's Fuse? That's the name of the game?
No. You'll just find out.
All right.
Bye.
Peace out.